Is Zelensky about to be assassinated? The plot thickens as whispers of a clandestine CIA operation surface, leaving everyone wondering if Ukraine's own top ally could be planning something sinister. Hello and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Vedika. Let's begin. Ukraine is caught in a difficult situation as the war rages on and Russia seizes control of Ukrainian territory. Zelensky's administration is struck in a perilous dance of psyops while Western-supplied weapons and ammunition burn to the ground. But how long can this ruse continue? And what are Zelensky's options? Ukraine has long been forced to carry out its much-hyped counteroffensive. For over half a year, the mainstream propaganda machine has been reporting on the upcoming Ukrainian counteroffensive. The autumn offensive soon became a winter one, then a spring one, and now it's a grand summer offensive. Each was supposed to be decisive and a turning point that would result in a complete defeat for Russia. Ukraine kept on delaying it, and now it's time for the US to raise questions. In a Telegram post on Wednesday, ex-Russian President Dmitry Medvedev claimed that Ukraine is being forced to carry out its much-hyped counteroffensive in order to justify the weapons and money it received from the West. He suggested that if Kiev doesn't show its masters a return on their investment, the West's disappointment with the Ukrainian government could end up costing its top officials not only their jobs, but even their lives. The stakes are high and Ukraine must perform. The enemy has long promised a great counteroffensive, and it looks like something has already started, wrote Medvedev, apparently referring to Kiev's attempts to launch a large-scale offensive operation in the southern part of the Donetsk People's Republic a few days back. The counteroffensive was launched by Ukraine in a last-ditch effort to appease its Western allies. Medvedev noted that the launch of such an operation came as no surprise, since the Kiev regime has no choice. It must attack, it has to justify the money and weapons it has received. He added that the disappointment of Kiev's overseers may cost Zelensky and his friends not only their posts, but their lives as well. Though the offensive was effectively repelled by Russia, Ukrainian forces suffered significant losses, and Western-supplied military hardware got tattered. The former Russian president then suggested that it would only take a few reports from American agents, which he says have long been in control of the Ukrainian security service, in order for the cocaine gang to be instantly written off as scrap for wasting American taxpayers' money. Moreover, they will delegate it to someone else, as they like to do in the Langley, the CIA headquarters, said Medvedev. They will give the order to some radical lowlifes to do away with the drug addict Zelensky for treason against Ukraine and the Bandra cause, and then hang him by his feet along with his henchmen, he added. Zelensky is in a precarious situation as the pressure mounts and the threat of revenge looms. His ability to lead and possibly even his life are at jeopardy. Will he be able to travel down this perilous path? That remains an unanswered issue. But one thing is clear. It's time for the US to settle the accounts. The significant financial and military support that Ukraine has received must now be explained. For Zelensky and other top Ukrainian officials, failure to do so might have fatal results. The news is getting closer. Will Zelensky manage to escape the puppet master's control, or will his trip end tragically?